Mic check 1 2. Explode star pendulum graph. It's effect again. Destroying master pendulum, the true Draco Slayer. Blue player doesn't know how to play. If that's the case. Hey Crimson Fox, how you doing? So start nuking everything you have. Your life sucks. I work out with some cosmic blazer during a link for. I don't even know what that does. Hold on, look it up. Cosmic blazer dragon. Cosmic blazer. Cosmic laser dragon. Oh jeez, baloney. 1 tuner synchro, 2 or more non-tuner synchro. Just summon it like you do with Quasar. Wait, links. No, never mind. Take that back. You activated. Shit. These players are both idiots that aren't listening to what I've typed. This guy has 3,000 experience. I'm pretty sure there's a deck build somewhere on YouTube that actually summons Quasar with Link format, but I'm not sure which one it is. I've heard about it actually happen, but I haven't confirmed it. Quasar's possible in Link format, probably really inconsistent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're probably not going to be able to make it consistently, or to the point where you're going to guarantee to win or anything like that. But you can probably make Cosmic Blazer the same way, because it's pretty much the same requirements, and it's also level 12 synchro. The Nugget guy, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah. Banish Strawman, special extra, activates extra effect, targets Jinzo. Alright, Cosmo Town Shuffle effect. Print a bunch of them, shuffles, draws, cards. Next on the Thoroughblade effect, send Ram around, draw a card. Yada yada, special summons Hammer Kong on top of Thoroughblade, special summons Dragon on top of Hammer Kong, detaches from Hammer Kong, explodes Cosmo Town effect, adds Dark Destroyer. Dark Destroyer is in hand, special summons Broadbull on top of Dryden, detaches Dryden, adds a Whiptail. Special summons Shaka 9, detaches Broadbull from Shaka 9, Shaka 9 targets Dryden, Dryden is special summons. Special summons Tiger Mortar on top of Dryden. Detaches Shaka 9 under Tiger Mortar, special summons Ram back. Overlays. Yeah, overlays Rammerang on top with Dryden. Activates set rotation, sets, etc, etc, Dragonite Diagram, etc, etc. Explodes Forerunner. Adds a card with Lissogasm, Strawman. Special Strawman with Forerunner's effect. Activates Strawman, special back Forerunner for runners negated. Special Mystic Radiance with Tiger Mortar and Trident. True King effect in hand. Lithogasm loads 2 things, including Cosmo Foreigners. Special Lithogasm banishes stuff. Foreigner banishes Special Slip Rider from the deck, destroys the field that he set onto his opponent. Cosmo Town to add Cosmo Town. Okay. Banish Strawman, Special Dark Destroyer from hand. Okay, that's fine. There's 11, 14. Awkward when you pronounce it wrong. I pronounce everything wrong. Especially players' names. Actually, players' names is names in real life judging. I tend to pronounce it correctly. Like no one's usually corrected me, so I assume it's correct enough, or they don't care, so it's okay. Okay, he was okay with all the other previous plays because he friggin' actually destroyed the Cosmo Town when the player summoned. How do you destroy Cosmo Town? I saw it right here. When he special summoned Slip Rider through the effect of Forerunner. And he's using Straw Man's Spanish effect to special summon Dark Destroyer. This guy's AFK right now. How's it supposed to be pronounced? Is it actually a word or? Oh, okay. I see where we went there. Lithosagum or something? Lithosagum? Something like that. Alright. Hello, my opponent has 109 experience. He's played 50 more duels than I have. I negated his effect. Why does he still has to use it? I'm like, yeah, nope. He still has to do the effect. Hi, Saran. Go talk to people to judge, please.
What?
Did you contact anyone yet?
Yeah. Didn't I tell you I got my interview?
Oh, okay. You should poke at Steven also. You have his thingy things, right?
Yeah. But after the interview, Cloudy explicitly said like I should wait for them to contact me rather than.
No, I don't think he does that type of thing. I don't think he's online right now. He's usually online around like nighttime. You're probably gonna have to wait online for probably like a few hours. Also, I'm streaming right now, so everyone heard that.
Oh hey, X-Team's online.
He's not on the Discord right now. Not that I see. He might be invisible.
No, he's on Dueling right now.
I guess you could talk to him. I don't know how receptive he is on DB though. Why can't I use Ash to...
You can definitely ask that effect.
What do you think of Subterra's, Asmo? they're not the best deck, but then they can hold their own. So they're pretty good. Yeah, they're for a flip archetype, it's actually pretty decent. Like out of the other ones. Like heck, worms
Also,
were pretty
Konami
decent.
only ever made like 3 of those.
Dude, friggin' worms were good. Before they got power creeped out, of course. Prediction Princess was one of the weaker ones that they made.
Yeah, that archetype has like 1 new card. Granted, Terra Tray is pretty good, but you have to risk.
He special summoned Gameciel by tributing Dynamite. And red players like lose 300 more because of Diagram. That occurred. Dynamite sent for Gameciel. He's in... What is he doing? So, blue player's turn, special summons Jizukiro. Or Jizukiro. On top of that Kaiju. Or on top of the Trident. Supply Squad, Cobra. This is like the second turn of the duel, so we're gonna do standard game rules.
So what I'm hearing is, this True Draco Zoo player is getting wrecked by Gradle Kaiju.
And the Gameciel summon is illegal. He's trying to attack. Oh, he still has to attack with the
Gameciel summon illegal?
He can't. No, there's no precedent in the game.
No precedent for what?
Basically, he did a main phase only action in the battle phase.
He kaiju'd in the battle phase?
He did a second kaiju in the battle phase after going the Star Kaiju into Trident, and then Cobra attacks into Jizukiro. And then, yeah.
Are you sure he didn't just neglect to use space buttons like most?
If there is no precedent, then for their current duel, then I'm going to apply regular rules as such. So yeah, there's going to be a standard unless the standard is overwritten by previous turns, which there are no previous turns to override. If that makes sense. Is that reasonable?
In other words, you're assuming that they're actually in the battle phase.
Yes, I'm assuming that they're in the battle phase, and then they'll get like gameplay
use
error.
the main phase button for the main phase.
I have no idea.
Oh, because if you went from draw phase directly into battle phase, it's a safe bet that you. Oh, hey, a sub-terror. Hmm. 500 rating. Doesn't understand flip summon.
Do I add for Manju effect when he is attacked in the face down? No. $500 experience? Jeez. Doesn't know what a flip summon is. What are the odds? Using Manju when pre-preparation exists though? I don't know what deck he's using. Oh, Prediction Princess. Okay. I can stay in this duel. Yes. There's no calls to take right now.
Oh.
What is this thing? Flip discards, draws 2. When a face-up monster you control flips down, if you control no face-up monster, you can special them this card from your hand in defense position. Wow.
All the sub-terrors have that one. Well, all the
Wait,
big sub-terrors.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You don't remember sub-terrors?
I don't remember all of their effects. I thought they only had like the flip effects and then the ignition once per turn effects.
They all have the ignition to flip down and the trigger to special from hand.
That's
what the effects
pretty
are.
dang good then. That's really easily stacking Swarmable.
You were playing Mythic Radiance when I beat you with sub-terrors? Oh yeah, that's right, I kept using Umastrix to banish your Spiral Mythic Radiance Dragon.
Yeah, Umastrix.
Oh, I lost connection.
Enters the battle phase, attack set card with Heroic Challenger Assault Halberd. Of course, can't be used. Thank goodness you can't activate multiple trigger effects in the hand at the same time. It'd be like extremely busted. Just imagine you just set one you flip a monster face down, then you special summon 4 face up defenses. It's like, no, stop.
Ooh, Pot of Duality. This guy's about to get FTK'd.
Just like sit here awkwardly watching them.
Oh, he made it to the standby phase.
Yeah. Wait, isn't he supposed to make it to the standby phase?
No, he's supposed to die in the draw phase.
Yeah. He drew into the contract card. What? Why is he taking? Okay, I thought he took 800 already. And like, wait, what?
Brick Star Reincarnation.
Recognition. Boom. 7 cards right there. Nope. Okay. Standby phase set. Can I please move it to main phase? No, I can't.
Pain?
Okay.
What's he setting in this standby phase? Ooh, present card. In like 2. Oh, rip.
You can't do that.
Wait. Oh, he did it wrong. He's supposed to like present card and then reincarnate and roll him off. Now the question, will he do this correct? Play one trap and then use the other roll and lock? Or will he be leading both traps? Or his opponent? The feel when Asmo's resisting the urge to tell them how it's supposed to be done.
I'm like, I don't want to like give them the freaking copy paste it because it's pretty much coaching, even though they can search it up, but they never directly ask the question, so I'm not gonna give it to them. Thanks for the follow. Why is that alert sound reset? That is bothering me. Did my Streamlabs get reset? Because that is probably one of the worst things to happen because it took me an hour to code all the custom ones in. Oh, please. Not like this.
Wait, what's being reset?
That follow sound was not... The follow sound that just happened wasn't the one I have... The one that I have set as a follow alert.
You have a follow sound set? When did this happen?
Original call, yada 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 yada. 322 is not the error. That's activation of Trident, which is entirely legal. I am looking for the sending. Right here. 323.
I just noticed, Time Star Magician literally has shield that Stargazer Magician has, and the spiky thing that Tiny.
So let's see. He made Broad Bull, added a card with Broad Bull. Trident's on the field. Trident just detached Broad Bull. Is there a card underneath Broad Bull?
There's always a card underneath Broad Bull.
Overlaid Joker and double Irish Magician. Joker, Irish Magician, Specialist Broad Bull. Detached with double Irish, so Joker's underneath it. Yeah, if this guy's not here, then he can't follow directions to repair the game state. It looks like he's not listening to the opponent either. Yeah, I'm just gonna game loss. This is already been 30 seconds.
Yep. AFK. Much easier to fix than whatever the actual dispute is.
I think this guy's been AFK often, so depending, it might be upgraded to just malicious, because it's like, come on. Alright, let's fight.
You might have to get like set to beginner or frozen or whatever.
Probably frozen if it's Mali AFK. Like beginner, yeah, fine I guess, because he knows how to play and it doesn't look super malicious. But if he's just gonna go in rated and keep doing that, then he shouldn't be able to play rated. So yeah, beginner mode would probably be appropriate. Okay, so the Herald guy, I know he's listening if he's watching on Twitch, tells me that you can get the effect if this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect. You can target one dark spellcaster type monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Probably not talking about that. I hope you're not talking about that, because if it can't be destroyed, then you can't meet trigger requirement. If you're talking about the pendulum effect to target one face of monster pro controls, sure, that's absolutely fine, but that's not being used. The chain that destroyed it was Trident Chainlink 1, target Black Fang Magician in the Pendulum Zone. He doesn't get... Trident just resolves with effect and then fails to destroy the card. It would resolve without effect? No, it would still attempt a destruction. It would just fail to destroy, and then the rest of the effect, if any, which it doesn't, would resolve without effect.
So nothing happened.
So nothing's supposed to happen.
That's the kind of question they would put on like RC5 if that was a thing. Does this resolve without effect or resolve with effect and do nothing?
Let's see. I'm gonna double check the alert box stuff settings I have. I hope I didn't break it or anything. Refollows. Wow, did it? Wow, it got reset.
What got reset?
That is gonna be a pain in the butt to fix.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, follower.
Yeah, the follower alerts. There's like, I have 10 different, Did everything get deleted? Jeez. I'll use a GIF. Okay, good. I still have my things there.
A new follower.
Like that. That's supposed to be it. Dang, why did it break though? I will I'll add them back at least. Actually, no. I'll leave it like that for now. Actually, how about this? I will tweet Streamlabs. I'll send them a message.
It's as if you're expecting the code to follow some sort of deterministic law that allows you to see what happens. Just because they actually are subject to deterministic law. Are there no calls?
Oh no, I'm handling this thing right now.
Oh.
There's like one, but it's just an AFK one. Or that's what it says anyway. The pump effect, he says. Black Fang Magician doesn't have a pump effect. It just decreases attack. You can't even use it when the opponent doesn't have any monsters. And you can't use double Iris's effect to double damage on the first turn either.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Wait, but it just says if it battles, not if you declare an attack.
For an effect to be like, an effect that involves battle, you need to be able to battle in that turn to use it.
Wait, I just realized you technically can battle on the first turn, traditional format. You just need to discard Mathura and have your opponent's life points go down to 1,000 so they can act last turn.
Oh my gosh. Alright, blue player's not here.
And coaching, G. Can I just ban that part already?
Messing around with spirals? Yeah, spirals, they're busted. Great old kaiju deck to try out a bunch of new traps. Wait, what? I think those are separate sentences entirely, and there should be a comma in between them.
I've been messing with spirals recently, and I made a Gradle Kaiju deck to try out a bunch of the new traps. What?
Is there a Gradle and or Kaiju traps now, or? Because I don't think I saw them. Are they like were they yesterday?
I don't think Gradles or Kaiju's got any new support. But... That's right now. I guess Gradle Combat is fairly new. That's about it. Attaching is not equipping.
It really isn't. Hey Odin, Neil19, how you doing? I meant to attach. Yes, yes you did. Use your words.
To be fair, attaching is how everyone equips cards in like 2002 or first. Put the equip underneath the monster like it's Magic the Gathering.
Like, that makes things more simple, but you really can't move stuff around, so you just have to have just memorization or an indicator, like, put counters on them.
Was there any indication that they were in the deck? Oh, Struggling Battle was the trap card one. Okay. Chat line. Oh.
I'm going to plow into this Beatrice now.
That is insufficient.
Doesn't Dryden... What?
Doesn't Dryden what? What was Dryden?
Since...
No. That definitely is.
That definitely is a rapier right there. Right underneath it, and the Hammer Kong doesn't have an original attack of more than 0.
There isn't even a Thoroughblade in the graveyard. Where's the Thoroughblade?
What? You
Did
lose?
lose
Oh, okay.
Before you arrived? The worst part is, the Beatrice is in defense mode, so even though he's getting punished, he's still probably gonna win.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what you're talking about.
Oh, he shuffled hand illegally.
What? No, get out of here. Get out of here in your witchcraft. Oh, Recall? That's a weird card. That's like friggin... Recall is, Dark Bribe. Yeah, that's what it is. Pretty much Dark Bribe for monster effects.
It might actually be good if they made a generic Dark Bribe that's for speller traps or monsters. And there's one Beatrice and two don't. That is illegal. Wait a minute. Beatrice. Tell me he didn't send Beatrice off a fire lake. Oh, that's not even the right call.
Rip Aspobot. Aspobot should be working. Aspobot, why don't you duel? It takes a lot of time. I like doing calls. What's Aspobot the best judge around? Rip Aspobot? What do you mean? Aspobot's right there. He said you have 1,209 coins. I'm going to let Torrential Tribute go through as long as I get my effect. That's not a choice you can make. That's really not a choice you can make.
What is the effect he's trying to get, though?
Why do you return that?
The card he shuffled, or he searched off of Broad Bowl?
That's a card you can search off of Broad Bowl? It's any Beast Warrior, right? Or is it a Zodiac?
Any Beast Warrior that can be normal summoned or set.
Yeah, like you can't be like, I'm okay with that as long as I get this, and then rewind when it's like you don't actually get that.
The most difficult decision of them all. Whether to go first or second.
I don't think my partner is here. Dang, you came quick. Asmo always comes quick. Phrasing though. We are not doing that.
Didn't you already make a video with that title?
Asmo comes fast. Yeah. I don't know. Finish sighting. Player's not here. Ray Q I see in a lot of calls, but usually not for AFK. Usually there's a ruling issue. You're against barrier statues and hate your life, and you're like, what do I do? Just summon a monster stronger than it, activate Moon Mirror Shield, and just sit there. Play Twin Twisters. Just side in your 6 Twin Twisters and call it a day, and your heavy Storm Dusters, and then call it a day. Alright, that's 30 seconds for him, for sure. Alright, he's gone.
Well, that's not fair. He's a Rayquaza. It takes more than 30 seconds to fly down from the ozone layer.
I don't think YouTube is the right site for it. YouTube Red would probably be better for it. It should be a paid service. Iron Call is used to summon something, and it has an effect that when it goes to grave. I hate how Florida had a hurricane after I ordered cars from it because now it's been a darn natural disasters in my shipment delays. If only I could foresee this natural disaster. But yeah, I ordered a cell phone from a supplier in Florida, and the prices were like slightly cheaper than the rest. I'm like, I can wait longer than 2 days for this. It's okay. So like, it didn't irk me. It didn't bother me that the shipment would be delayed to like Monday. But then I'm just like, okay, I'm perfectly fine with this. I accept that it's telling me that's gonna be shipped. It's gonna get to me on Monday. That's perfectly fine. I place the order. A day later, it tells me, hey, your shipment's gonna get delayed. I check. I'm like, okay, if it's not coming on Monday, then what day is it gonna come on? And I look again. Because I ordered 2 days shipping, but 2 days shipping plus delay. So yeah, so it should be on Monday, which I ordered like 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, I ordered 2 days ago, and there's gonna be delay to Monday. Then like, so I ordered Wednesday. Then Thursday they tell me, oh, it's gonna have a delay. I check, and it still says Monday. I'm like, okay, you almost got me there. So it almost disappointed me that it was gonna come later than Monday, but it was just a joke. But yeah, you're probably gonna have to wait a bit longer for those cards, because then you don't get 2 day shipping on. Well, you don't. Yeah, 2 day shipping is pretty. I think it's actually pretty rare depending on who you're getting it from, because it's actually pretty expensive. Like outside of Amazon Prime. Five days, yeah, you can wait a week. You're fine, unless the TCG list comes out while it's in transit and it hits the card. You're just like, oh my gosh, that would be the worst. Dude, imagine like Shaq and I got like forbidden, and then you ordered it over. Oh my gosh. No, casual though, but then forbidden.
Alright, time to jump into Rated and make you have more calls. Would you like a simple ruling or a complicated one?
Oh yeah, was it? Bunny Wabbit was asking about a judge deck. I'm not sure if you've made one. Judge deck defined as a deck specifically to test rulings. Or like just a test of rulings, pretty much. So like if there like issues will come up constantly, whether or not you can take a particular action.
So kind of similar to what whatchamacallit, drop-off OTK used to do in the N-rated.
That doesn't sound like an OTK at all. It sounds like discard one card.
No, you chain stuff to it to force your opponent to make an irreparable game state.
Oh no, not the Sharky, almost Sharky type of thingy thing. Is it Sharky? Yeah, it's a bit Sharky. Yeah, it's you're trying to use the rules to gain an advantage or gain a win rather than try to ensure that they do it properly. Like if you're trying to ensure that they do it properly, you'd probably tell them before and hey, don't shuffle your hand instantly.
You activate drop-off and then you like chain compulse targeting their monster and insist that they bounce the monster before they discard the card, so that's the proper order of resolution.
Wait, what? Nice. I'm usually not the best person to talk about how to win against certain decks, by the way. I can give like 99% accurate rulings, but in terms of gameplay, I am by far not the best. I'm not the worst either.
Asmo, you know that you are better than average at this game.
Yes, I can make that claim. I'm better than average, but I'm not very high up there.
Digital bugs. Well, that
So normal summons. Okay, wait. Normal summons Galaxy Worm. Player responds with Max C to its effect. Then one level 3 or lower monster in your deck that has its effects negated. Special summons Koribaj. Wait. No, I scrolled down. Special summons Centibit from hand.
Wait, from hand? That says it's from deck, though.
Yeah.
Well, that Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is going to give the digital bug player what he's always wanted. His monsters in defense.
Hold up, there's something wrong here. Centibit is not a Galaxy monster either. Oh, rip. Oh, too much caps, man. Yeah, it's just too much caps. I can still read it, though. Because my chat client lets me do it. Dream where you duel and see how well you do against us all. Some of our applications are going to maintenance from 7 ET through 10 ET Sunday, September 17th. Apologize for any inconvenience. Also, what does this mean? I assume they mean applications as any like machine process stuff, so probably their like computer systems or whatnot are being updated or something. And they can't.
Oh, you're being followed by Sladra.
I don't know if it's a real one.
Is there a fake Sladra?
I don't know. How am I supposed to answer that?
I mean, if you're saying that you think that might be a fake Sladra, what is your reason for believing that?
As he's on the YouTuber? Wow. Man, my follower alerts are totally default right now for some reason. I sent Streamlabs a tweet because it took me an hour to set it up. Oh, I got a message back.
You should see them.
Yeah, okay, so I got a message back from Streamlabs. And what they said is it was a bug that occurred to a few users and it should have been fixed now. So the reset issue on Streamlabs was I have to redo my follow stuff. Alright, I'm gonna fix my follow alerts right now where there's no calls.
A new
That
follower.
one. I will make it fade in, fade out for now. I don't want to adjust too much. I just want to get the sound audios in. Because there's like 10 different follow sounds that I have.
A steadfast supporter.
That's the second one, then this is the third one.
An earnest disciple.
Alright, there's another call here. Asmo the Disbeliever. Start a tournament between all the judges? I think we talked about that. You know it's over, but you're angry. Okay. So, Effect Sorcerer explodes 2 cards, adds 2 cards. Activates Liz Draw. Activates Turtle Effect to draw a card. Draw a card, special Pendulum Summons.
Hey, that Radiant should be in an extra deck monster zone. It tributed an extra deck monster.
How's he searching again? I'm not clear on how he's searching again. I'm seeing him adding 2. 222 and 226. Hey, Gamer 2302. Thanks for the follow. And I didn't save it yet, so it's still on. Goal was I'm so confused. He added Lizdrop from his deck to his hand and Joker from his deck to his hand.
You better watch out, Asmo. Apparently clubbing man. Because that totally wasn't for it.
I don't know how the third card was added. Did he like thought he added only one, tried to fix it, and both players completely missed it?
One card off of Sky Iris, 2 cards off of Pendulum Joker. Is that how it was?
I don't know. He didn't say Sky Iris. He just said Turtle drew a card, and then red player told him to search 2 when he went to his deck again. And then he searched it, then just said misclick, and I'm just like, what? So I'm so confused on what's happening.
You can search a card. Is that how it works?
I don't know what happened.
If 2 players agree to the game state, even if it's an illegal one, that game state is accepted, right? So if red player says, I give you permission to search any card, and the player searches a card, then that's fine.
No, it isn't. That's not fine.
It's not. But if they both agree to it, what are you supposed to do? Ban them both for cheating?
Yes?
That's not how it works.
Yes, it does. That's exactly how it works. Cause I'm like freaking like okay, wait. In an official tournament setting, you want to keep the integrity of the tournament. So if both players are trying to cheat at the same time, then you hit both of them for cheating.
But if they agreed to that game state, that's not cheating. It's just accepted game state.
Stop. Oh my gosh. Add variation, number 4. Change media to follow alert number 4.
Another loyal
Add
devil.
variation number 5. Change to number 5.
A wise decision.
Add variation number 6.
A prudent choice.
Variation number 7.
Enjoy your stay.
Number 8.
Here's to new
Then number 9.
beginnings. Unwavering purpose.
And number 10.
Our community grows.
What are you counting?
And then number 11. I'm adjusting my follow alerts again because they apparently reset it.
Welcome to the hamlet.
And save those settings and it should work now. Let me double check the subscriptions too. Oh my gosh, everything reset. Wow, everything reset, okay.
Everything?
Yeah, everything reset.
Dang.
Was this subscriptions?
A new subscriber.
That's
Come,
the
steal
sub
yourself.
ones.
We are building an army.
Subscriber 1. I think I'll need I'll get the alerts, the correct audio alerts up and running. Alright, here's a call. You can't ban people, Asmo. I don't need to. I don't need to ban people.
You can't ban people, but you can ban Stratos.
AKA Super Quants. Super Quants are good, dude. Like back way when, they just got out power creeped by the next deck.
They didn't get power creep. They got hit by the Banley.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh hey, it's Les Zion.
Wait, why am I typing out the 30 seconds respawn? I have a hotkey for that.
But the monster effect says that the opponent cannot respond. Oh wait, that's a different
It's gonna be
one.
0. Oh wait, he's not here. Who said ban Stratos? Oh boy. Pretty sure activation with a second reincarnation is legal. Illegal? Why? Oh, did he literally like... Hold up.
Why do people even want Stratos back? So heroes can start OT again? Oh god, that's a lot of damage. Oh.
No, it's no
Rowan
damage.
Rock. Dark Room of Nightmare and No Liquoristica. What is this guy doing? Also, I like the blue player's username. Wait a minute. He got that from me. I'm the one who started saying pot of Neg 9. Oh, he messed up.
Yeah. He done messed up. He told me the exact chain links I needed too, so he can't go back on that.
How dare he? He just called you a duelist. Oh, he appealed.
Okay.
Okay, so this blue player is red. Konami explicitly said roller knocking 1 followed by a second week is illegal.
When I was about to go away and I saw this, so then now you're going to stay. Once Asmo dies, you'll get 2 more judges' Deus token, Asmo token. One of them does rulings perfectly, the other one does policy perfectly.
Sounds about right. Dang it, Red Player, it's not Konami making you look dumb. They ruled it fine. Are there no other judges on? There aren't, are there?
Oh, that font's way too big. 48 should be better. That's so much better.
Oh hey, you have text explaining the appeal.
Did they mention me again? No, they didn't mention me. I don't have to say anything.
Would you have to say anything if they did mention you?
I mean, I don't have to, but I should say something. Invocation banishes as cost. Oh wowie. That's not how you fusion summon.
Invocation? That's not how you spell Pot of Desires.
So, about, did you get a reply back from the man himself, or no?
No.
Oh. Sad days.
Hard to keep a straight face when I'm burning like fire, and you walk all the sides. I'm drawn in desire, and you have to think twice. It's hard to keep smiling when I try to set things straight. You don't even listen. I'm just getting late, like you're on a mission. Drawn in desire, and you have to think twice. You make me weak,
It's an
Did Red
Armades
mess with his
versus
combo
a
and
Morph.
appealing because he's wrong? Yeah.
and I hate that.
It's an Armades versus a Morphinjar, and somehow the Armades is
Somehow the Marty's. I don't think we're playing deck masters here, SRN. Be hilarious. Just like put Jinzo as your deck master and then just like no traps. Put Exodia as your deck master and be like, I win.
They actually did that. There was a Jinzo Deckmaster, forgot what his, but he negated all his opponent's traps and selectively ignored his own traps.
Trying to open. I tell you love you more, and you say it's broken. You make me weak.
Good.
You're the one I seek.
An earnest disciple.
I hate that I love you. If I could, and I would, carve out your heart, carve out your
Silence. I think I know who this judge is, but I'm not gonna say.
They're both agreeing that cards are being used in demo phase, I guess.
Asmo, you're able to confirm. Is that judge exactly who I think that judge is?
I don't know. Or I don't
You
know right now because I wiped it from a memory just now. But I don't think I'm even allowed to tell you anyway.
Oh. You're not? Wait, what am I doing? I can just go to the profile view by now. Roland Lockbird? More like Trollin Lockbird, am I right? shouldn't one of those reincarnations be in the graveyard?
Yes. This is where the leniency comes in, and then you realize that making them play exactly correctly is a waste of time. Or not a full waste of time, but it's not practical. Because it's just complicating things.
However, you get to game loss the red player for putting the incorrect graveyard order, thus causing an irreparable game.
Because question.
Yeah.
By the way, the Pro Matto, thanks for the follow.
To be fair, there's more cards that interact with graveyard order than question. There's also Arcana Force, I think it was. Oh yeah, the World Tail Defect.
Hello, I am the retarded one here. But I am the right one.
Behold, it is
According
I,
to
Leo.
Expo anyway. According to Expo, I'm the retarded one.
The entire chain resolves without effect because the phase.
Watching games judges way more fun than playing them. Both waiting each other out to see who gives it first. Old game of AFK dude, chicken game. Chicken game is such a fun card to play when it's not being used degenerately.
It is.
Why did Neg9 just subtract 1700? I have no idea.
You know, to be honest, Chicken Game was pretty fun to play in Satellar Nights. I get to bounce it with Trevor for extra draws.
He lost 700. Yeah. Trickstar Candina applies, and then Light Stage, and then simultaneously Light Stage applies, and then Dark Room Nightmare activates as Chainlink 1 and Chainlink 2. Wait. Something wrong here.
12 cards are banished. Alright, that's the right amount. $200 and... Oh, 200, 200 and...
Does it chain to itself?
Sorry.
It should chain to itself. It's two different... It's two simultaneous instances of damage. Unless it shouldn't.
It definitely does, so... Who joined us? Oh, it's
I
Playmaker.
did. Oh wait, I can speak now. Oh my god. It's beautiful.
Yep, you are an agent, and apparently agents have feet from it.
Yeah, alright.
Yes, sir, and am I losing it right now? It's Dark Room's supposed to Seagog to itself, right?
Yes.
What's going on here?
Time to add more subscriber alerts because all of my stuff reset.
Oh boy.
Our modest fellowship
That's another one,
expands.
and then the third
Praise
variation
the
is right here. Do.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
You guys get to hear all of my alerts go off, or all the sound clips of them. Great. I can also mute the tab, but then that wouldn't be exciting.
Tribute summon Galaxy Soldier.
The calls aren't actually piling up that badly. Hey, Fried 69, how you doing? It's 1,000. Yep. The problem is like dark. I have to remember the proper rulings for dark room just because the text is horrible. Like the text is actually.
Dark Room of Nightmare is fine.
Well, you don't know if it's a trigger like effect or not, and you don't know if how many instances it counts.
Does it not have a colon?
It's pre PSET.
Oh. Well, it's pretty clearly a trigger like effect.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything else.
Oh, by the way, Asmo, you'll never guess what the guy overlaid on top of Cyber Dragon Nova after you left. Cyber Dragon Infinite.
No one's ever been able to summon him.
I know, right?
Oh, Jesus. So what, he tried to send the cards to the graveyard?
He tried to use something as fusion materials for invocation when he can't fusion summon.
Fun.
So I think I'm able to banish card even if I have to avoid the summon. That's no. Did he normal summon twice? I don't. Maybe. I don't think he did. Not that I see. Nope, I don't see anything. His turn started at 446. I can search for a normal summon. Oh yeah, he normal summoned twice. That's too far away for me to fix now. Great. How are some of you gets watching the stream without delay? There's always going to be a delay. The delay should be on average around 10 or so seconds. If you want to know exactly what's happening in the game, you're gonna have to follow Resource Judge number 4225. There are around like 4 people following around, so they can see the game information beforehand, and they're also in the Discord chat, so they can hear me first. Also,
You're legally not allowed to tell them who judge number 4225 is.
I can
You're only
tell.
allowed
No,
to
no,
tell them
no,
to
no, no.
follow him.
I'm allowed to tell him because I am him. My opponent says when I pop Ram with Barrage, I don't get grave effect because Ram is negated in general. What? Reborn?
Negated in the graveyard. That's not how it works.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Alpha thinks he can't use Ram's effect.
You know, I realize you're gonna find this hard to believe, but another IRL judge that has actually dueled me before has thought that by chalicing my Yang Zings, he makes them not float in the graveyard because they're still negated.
You know, I'd say that's depressing, but I've heard stuff like that like all the time, unfortunately.
Asmo is all the judges, but that
Asmo
would
is all the
imply that he's
judges.
been wrong so many times.
Asmo is all the judges. I mean, no, that couldn't be possible because the other judges can be wrong.
Wait a minute. If you're all the judges, you've taken your own appeals so many times.
Oh no, I've been bamboozled and found out.
Ooh, you're also ex-Steven. Asmo,
I'm
can you
everyone. I've created everyone. This is just
Can
a.
you make me be
Everyone's
judge
actually
already?
a bot.
I mean, if you're ex-Steven, you can do that, right?
No,
No?
because I'm not Steven.
Well, become ex-Steven.
I don't think
Oh,
that's
hey,
how it
ex-Steven's
works.
on. Asmo, how are you doing that? You're in a call right now. Welcome to the world of appropriate. Don't draw 2 on activation. What card are we talking about here? Oh, no.
Appropriate, or Ram specifically.
The graveyard is not the field.
The graveyard is not the field. Spell cards are not monsters all the time.
Despite what Pegasus said to the contrary when dueling against Kaiba, that the graveyard is part of it.
I would laugh if that guy didn't have any Zeus in deck for some odd reason.
Oh no, Zuza's deck. Sorry, you can't even blow this up. My opponent keeps going AFK. Well, that's a shame. If he's AFK right now, then I'm gonna. Oh, rip. It's literally been like a few turns. Alright, there's call stack up. I'm gonna speed some of these. I'm gonna try to go slightly faster. Summon tokens is an
Yeah.
ignition effect.
Ooh, summon land.
This is an interesting duel.
The Yu-Gi-Oh community is just starting to realize that that card is good, even though I already figured it out several years ago and no one believed. Geez, meta players, get on my level. Oh, is this a ruling about the fake kaiju?
Well, that was simple enough.
This guy's actually playing a pure kaiju deck. And the worst part is he's winning because his opponent's playing Madolche.
I'm like entering a PM in the meantime. Speed ruling? Yeah, it was speed ruling. Doesn't diagram only protect against battle? Can't destroy face on by battle. What? Yeah, you can't destroy a face down by battle. That technically is correct.
Except in very rare obscure cases where you're like Chain Magical Arm Shield and Book of... Reasoning.
Players using set rotation sets 2 field spell. Field 1 opponent's field. You can set them. SRN, can you confirm this for me? Just to be sure, because then I'm like...
On resolution of set rotation, field spells already on the field will be sent to the graveyard by...
Alright. Yeah, that's valid activation then, okay. That's all I needed. Because then I'm like looking through my mechanics data, and it's like, no, I don't have anything saying that set rotation is activation legal.
Make sure you clarify for the red player that it is sent, not destroyed. Okay, good.
OMG, Asmo didn't know something and needed validation. This is how you do rulings 100%. You double check your stuff if you're not sure. It's a way to learn. That's what differentiates between some of the judges.
Learning in 2017.
Why learn when you have money? Well, if you're Kaiba and you literally made the game, then you can literally make the rules.
Wait, Kaiba didn't make the game.
Well, Kaiba's rich, okay?
Asmo, what are
True.
these alternative facts you're spouting?
Kaiba is... Wait, you mean Kaiba's not rich?
No, Kaiba is
Who
in
didn't
fact
make
rich.
the game?
Pegasus made the game?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, there you go.
Yeah, Kaiba inherited a weapons company, or not inherited, bought out his stepfather's weapons company, Kaiba Corp, and repurposed it. Gaming accessories.
I mean, He can choose which monster gets floodgated.
Before I've summoned anything.
There's no way you can rewind. The overlay wasn't a misclick. He has to summon something if possible, otherwise he's gonna get a gameplay error warning. Or at least verbally anyway. Or me fixing it and not giving anything. It doesn't really matter because then usually games end before they can get upgraded.
If anything, the blue player has an advantage here. He gets to know his opponent has a floodgate trap hole while he's choosing what to summon.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Summon
Maybe I should look
Rafflesia!
up the gun.
I hope he summons Rafflesia.
No, he's gonna summon Crazy Box.
Crazy box. Who runs that?
Champions.
So basically the summon procedure is you choose the Xyz monster you'd wish to summon. Then proceed to summon it properly. So
oh,
when
it is Rafflesia!
It doesn't matter. He's gonna
he
flip it
activated
anyway, even though he knows exactly what it is.
That was a misplay. Why would he activate that?
No, that's chivalrous right there. That's
I'm
the
not going
honorable
to.
thing
I'm not going to
do.
respond to that.
Like, that wasn't you ruling he has to activate, right? That
It's
was
not.
his
It's not me
fault.
ruling it. It's him assuming things that I don't feel like correcting.
Okay, so
Because he activated
consciously
anyway.
chose to throw it away.
He's gonna throw it away anyway. It already happened. I'm not gonna reverse it. He
Oh
threw it
my
away
goodness.
under an incorrect assumption, so I don't need to fix anything because it's still legal activation. Just be like, you don't. Period. Have a nice day. I'm not gonna write that.
Wait, on Rafflesia's summon, can Rafflesia activate its effect to legally use some trap hole card on itself?
When is the overlay a misclick? Okay, so let's say I'm doing my things and I click overlay on something, but I'm like, wait, no, what? I didn't actually mean to do that. And then I immediately unoverlay and put the monsters back in the proper places, or try to, instantly, then that's a misclick. And that
Yeah, it's
overlay
a
was a
Steam
misclick.
Deck.
In any other case, if you proceed to take the second step into the overlay, then it's no longer treated as a misclick. Because it's like, you're pretty much confirming that, hey, I actually did intend to Xyz summon in some way, shape, or form, or summon a monster from actually in some way, shape, or form.
Unless you do so in goat format. If you overlay two monsters in goat format and go into your extra deck, you get to be like, wait, no, that was a misclick.
No, that was a gameplay error.
What, are you gonna reveal your extra deck to confirm lack of Xyz monsters in 2005?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe.
He used Maxi, special summon Trish. Picked the card, I drew
Yeah,
off
yeah.
Maxi with Trish without letting me shuffle.
There's nothing worth revealing anyway. Everyone knows you have 3,000 ice restricts and 12 irrelevant fusions you don't intend to summon.
How? Why did you? Why did you? He already had cards in his hand, right?
Is he rolling a die to choose which card?
That's not even okay anymore.
Geez, they need a D20 on Dueling Book.
Was there a long time between him picking the card and the other guy shuffling hand?
It doesn't matter. You know why?
Why?
Because
So
you can
let's
see
say
what
I
card
have
was
5
sent
cards in
back.
my hand, and they're not known, but it's like I didn't even use them last turn, and I just drew a card. Would you want to snipe the new card I hit out that I just got in my hand, or would you like to snipe the 5 cards I didn't use yet?
Oh, it wasn't a random selection? 'cause
It's
the
not
hand
a
wasn't
random
shuffled
selection.
yet? Your means of picking wasn't efficient, so you lose.
Hey, Kit Regnell.
Watch him try rolling 2 dice to randomize. I mean, that will technically give one of 11 different outcomes, but still, not evenly distributed.
Yes! Yes, the answer to that question is yes.
But you're not allowed to say it. To be fair, rolling a die for no reason is a legitimate strategy.
Like, it's not even Expo's fault this time.
Was it his fault the previous time?
Yes. There's probably a way to assign the dice roll values to each individual thing where you'd have to specify exactly how you're doing it, otherwise there's going to be some sort of confusion. But he didn't say anything, and he literally only rolled it once. There's no way you can do it with just rolling once. So if you make it permeable, say, or permutated, so if you go 1-1, that's the first card, then 1-2 is the second card, then 1-3 is the third card, then 1-4 is the fourth card, right? Okay? Then if you have the dice be, or it could be a coin flip and a dice. say the coin flip is going to be heads or tails, heads being the first set of 6, and then tails being the second set of 6, or the last 5 per se. And if you roll 1 through 6 on, is that right? Would that work?
Yeah.
That'd be random enough,
tails
right?
1 through 6 is the first 6 cards, and then heads 1 through 5 is the other 5. Heads.
And then the whatever the 6 and the last coin flip was is gonna be reroll, reflip. That would work. Fine. That's random enough. And it's equally distributed too, so you don't really get a choice.
Oh, okay, I figured it out. Game lost the red player for playing Zodiac.
Bonus some broad will use effect. You go so here. It's no targets.
No target. Okay. 10 cards banished, pot of 9, cards for Ash.
Why does he need to shuffle his deck?
Shuffle his deck. Wait, I have an idea. Tell him to shuffle his extra deck. I'm kidding, I know you won't. Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Good dog.
Okay.
Okay. That is not okay. You have to, like, warn him for harassment or something. Actually, no, that would just be an instruction to, like, stop. Not harass. There we go.
Alright, that's the official thing. Like, I'm not even gonna friggin'... I don't know why the Paw Desires was reversed, but it's not reasonably fixable at this point, because it's going to take a crazy ton of time to fix it, and both players are okay with the current game state, so yeah. If in any other case, it'd most likely be a game loss. Both players would get some sort of type of warning for that, though, actually, because it's partially red players too.
Wait, why did they rewind the Pot of Desire?
I don't know. I really don't know.
So basically, you're bored.
What? No.
That's what
Oh, Sea Sparrow?
said.
What? No. Wait, who's he talking to? The universe has enough entropy to randomize such things by player's own ability. Wait, you can't make... That'd be a wicked claim to do, but it'd still be like, no.
What do you mean, no?
This would be... if someone tried to make that claim in a duel where it's like, oh, it was random anyway because of entropy, I'm like, I mean, you're technically right, but that's not okay.
No, I'm pretty sure that if I don't know what the cards in your hand are because I'm looking at the backs of them and I select a card, that is okay, provided you didn't just draw a card.
Well, yeah. But if you drew a card, you can differentiate. Which, if you did say, "Oh, it's still I'm a element of entropy, so it'd be random anyway," you can't do. I mean, you wouldn't be wrong, but
you shuffle your hand. Technically, the shuffle is a deterministic process that can be traced, but because the entropy is high enough, it's presumed that I didn't successfully trace its location.
my gosh. Monster is on the opposing side. Oh, no period. Force of habit. Typoed it. Rolling the dice helps harder the cards RNG.
Why does that guy have 3 copies of?
I was watching Duel Links. PDS played Duel Links and he's like #1 or the king of games rank on Duel Links. And he's playing Joey, and literally Joey is like, I'm gonna make my life points become 100, roll a dice and draw that amount of cards. I was just like, this is cheating.
No, that is legitimately an ability in that game.
I know, but it's pretty much a cheating ability. Imagine if you could have like a deck master of whatever character you wanted and then do that effect. Like, busted.
Well, it's a bad cheating ability, though.
Hey, I mean, if you have like 100 life points anyway, you might as well.
Yeah. I mean, Bandit Keith's ability was amazing. They had to nerf it. Twice per duel, but only once per turn. You get to shuffle a card from your hand into your deck to draw a card.
That was busted? Oh wait, you do only have 20 cards in your deck, so you get a free exchange pretty much, right?
Yeah. And the most useless ability ever is Mako Tsunami's ability, Balance. Your starting hand will reflect the balance of your deck. It's like, does it not already do that?
This doesn't look like Mali AFK, it just looks like General AFK. Oh, no, he's here. Okay.
Tell him, but he still takes the damage.
But he still takes the what? Kind of makes me want to play Duel Links again. I tried the beta. I couldn't get into the grind of it. Well, for one, because it's a phone game. It's like you can get a phone game. You can get a phone, like maybe a really good phone, $800 or more, $600 or more, and then you can play games on it. Or for around the same price, I don't know. Some people like to buy the super high-end stuff right on release, so it costs you like $1,000. $1,000 for a phone to just play phone games, or keep your old phone and use that $1,000 to buy a good PC and play any games and get any games for super cheap. You can get Assassin's Creed for probably $1. Like the first Assassin's Creed for probably $1. No one pointed out the typo. Oh, is there a typo?
There is.
Oh, there is a typo. Hello.
No one reads
Nice.
titles anyway.
Nice catch, man.
Not my fault no one reads the title.
Alright, it's fixed, dude. Can't believe no one caught that. Or no one said anything about it. Thank you, man.
Wait, Snow has a cost? Broken.
Okay, which one did he attack with? I looked away for half a second because I was fixing the title.
I think he attacked with King of the Skull Servant.
Well, gee whiz, thank you for that. He attacked with... Yes, he attacked with that. He attacked with the one to the closest extra deck.
How many tech points does he even have? One...
That's 1,
only
2,
4,000?
3,
Wow,
4.
that's just full.
Yeah, 4,000. He can't even win this game. He can't even win in this turn now.
That is disgraceful.
I don't think he can. No, he can't win this turn. He attacked with King of Skull Servants first. It doesn't matter if you well, he can't get game anyway if he summons it twice. Or summons it once.
King of the Skull Servants attack? The one closer to the graveyard?
He attacked with the one closer to the extra deck right now. So
Right,
he
but
can...
did the other one previously attack?
No. So he can continue attacking with that one, goes in the snow, and then he can only inflict 5,800 points of damage right there.
Main phase 2, flip summon a level 4, go for Cowboy. Thinking.
You have two different options. Continue the attack or don't. Like, I feel like when I leave, they're gonna have another issue because the guy doesn't actually know how a replay occurs, but I told him when it occurs. Is Muku up? Oh no, you spelled uptime wrong. That's a typo here. Let me. Wait. Oh, you got it. Okay, there you go. Downtime. When is Haspel gonna stream again? Downtime. I do have the schedule posted. Aspenbot does the thingy things every 30 minutes or every 100 messages, whichever one comes last.
Actually, it occurs to me, that should be a legitimate command for when the stream goes down due to some technical error. Tells you how long the stream has been down.
That'd be funny.
Is that actually something that can be programmed? Or does it
Probably, yeah, but I'd have to have
technical
Aspenbot on 24/7.
Oh.
Alright.
5,800. Is there a rank 1 that does burn damage?
There might be. Is to tribute to activate high? What? Return Dark Lord contract to the top of the deck. Special summon Superbia. Superbia effect. It wasn't even World Chalice ruling.
Uh-oh. Oh wait, that level 4 monster had 2,100 attack. There was a 300 boost.
What? Wow. Okay. Wait, he couldn't have had game anyway, but then it doesn't matter because the opponent has no more resources anyway.
Yeah, his opponent is banishing for snow right now. Exactly everything. Anyway, I have to leave now. See you later.
Alright. Was return a card not summoned, so it cannot activate the effect. Pretty easy on timing issues there. Do the World Chalice combos. I tried. It took me quite a while to figure out the very basics of it. Because you make a Link monster, then you make another Link monster using the previous Link monster, and then the previous Link monster activates this effect to special summon another World Chalice from your hand. And then you keep doing that or something like that. $45 left on the stream. Like 7 and 2 card combos or something. Oh yeah. Spirals are, I would say, easier to learn than World Chalice. Players AFK. I just summoned Shadow Mist and he says BRB and he's been gone for around 6 minutes. Is John, Simo, or CapG streaming tonight? I have no idea, dude. They don't tell me their stream schedules. I don't like how CapG's... I don't even call him CapG, I just call him Meg. I don't like how Meg's stream is set up at all, ever. Like, it's been the same for, like, the past, like, 2 years, and it looks really bad. Like, he said, I'm glad that he's setting the bar super low, though. Simo, I am helping out Simo, but he hasn't communicated his stream schedule to me, so I don't know. John, I respect John, but I don't work with him, so I don't know. Asmo is streaming tonight. That's all. Well, I'm not streaming tonight. I'm streaming on Saturday at my time, but I don't know if it's tonight, tomorrow, your time or something. Some people are in the UK, so 9 a.m. is their evening. But 9 a.m. is my morning. Let's see. He used the same one to attack. Same servant. Guy doesn't know what's happening because he's not paying attention to the game. This is what the call's about. "9 a.m. is our evening. What's your time zone?" My time zone is California time, so it's west coast of the United States, and that's gonna make the current time 5:20. So it is currently 5:20 in the evening for me, or almost evening. It's like kind of in between right now. There's still daylight out. Like, there's no way he's gonna be able to get more. If he has 4 monsters on the field and 2 snows, there's no way he's gonna get any attacks into directly.
Another loyal
Acosta.
devotee.
Acosta 54, thanks for the follow. He can draw into 1 card and nuke your field, potentially. So yeah, or no, he can't. He doesn't have any light swings left. What is he gonna do? Like, seriously, man. Yeah, club. Okay, so player attacks with this thing right here. Player summons Fairy Tale Snow, books the middle one that hasn't attacked yet. Replay occurs. He continues attacking the Fairy Tale Snow, so this one already attacked. Now, Battle Step again. This one declares an attack. Fairy Tale Snow is summoned. It flips this one down. This one can no longer attack because it's face down. Okay. So replay still occurs, but the attack's gonna disappear anyway. Then this one attacks in the snow. So this one can't attack anymore because it already attacked. There is no way whatsoever that he is gonna hit the life points in that turn. Emote still send monsters to the grave from the deck with mark on the field. He can most definitely still summon or send for future vision.
And now it's just like, man, you gotta have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race. Like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know? But you have to step away from it.
The macro is on the field. Okay, so the cards are banished. Who's John? John is the person streaming for Zodiac Duelist TV. He does duels and whatnot. Come on, Asmuat. So what's good YouTube guy? I don't know. I don't watch his videos. Like on my off times, I practice piano, and I do some tweaks, some behind the stream tweaks and whatnot. And then I do gym stuff. What else? And then I take like a few hours playing games with friends. And that's yeah. And then job search too. The monster still summoned for the extra deck? No university/job. I graduated. So, I'm gonna probably head back to school probably in like a year or two for a master's degree. But I'm still applying for jobs and whatnot. Like I have some on-call things where like for computer stuff. Thanks, C-Sparrow. But yeah, like sometimes I'll get called in to do some tech stuff on like computers. So like computer setup, just troubleshooting stuff. Flip monsters effects apply before damage calc, right? Wrong. That's wrong, Peter. They are monsters that have trigger effects on flip, and monsters that have flip effects will usually... I don't want to say always, because sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like, nah man, this is a different one because we're different. But usually, almost always, will activate after damage calculation. So it's after you figure out which monster would be destroyed by battle, but you haven't destroyed any monsters by battle yet. I remember there are some weird shenanigans happening with Giant Kozaki too. The Giant Kozaki thing, if I recall correctly, is you can attack it, it'll flip face up, but you still calculate damage, and then you destroy it after damage calculation when you apply its continuous effect. So this effect flips special summon one flip monster except Tide Angel Dragon from your hand or graveyard face down to position.
Welcome to the Hamlet.
If this effect was activated during a battle phase on your opponent's turn, also end that battle phase. Yeah, that would activate after damage calculation, then force the game to go into end step of the battle phase. Is the monster still destroyed? That's actually a good question. Wow. It should still be destroyed, but it's... Yeah, that's really weird. It was determined to be destroyed. It should still be sent. That wording messes with my head though, because it doesn't... It's kind of breaking a mechanic there. But yeah, the monster that you flipped up should still be destroyed. Except it's probably supposed to go... If that's the case, then there's probably going to be an OCG thing literally saying you go from damage step to end step instead of damage step to battle step. Yeah. Because then... Yeah, that's probably how it'd be ruled. I'd have to poke around and escalate the higher-ups because I don't actually know the answer, but it would make a lot more sense if it went to the end of the damage step first before attempting to go to the end step. Yeah, the monster should still be destroyed. Grain of salt, I'm 99% sure that it's still going to be treated as damage step when it's destroyed and activates its effects. But, yeah, that sounds weird. Get more info on that if you can. Probably in regard to, No, there's no other comparison you can make. You probably have to ask OCG about it. Okay, so no calls right now. Let me see if this works. Nope. Not on my client. I think I need to reload the chat client. Give me a sec. Is it? Hold up, let me check my emote prefix. Because it says the emote was approved. Okay, it was approved. It's just not loading up on my client here. Let's see, messages, moderation messages. Okay, it is working. Nice. Ibama's Tornado, I chained to pop face down spell or trap card. Alright. Okay, so when you summon a monster, you can activate cards when the monster would be summoned, and then activate cards when the monster is summoned. The second when the monster is summoned is when its summon is successful. So at that point, when the summon is successful, some cards you can use like Bombless Trap Hole, or Torrential Tribute, or anything like that. But if a monster has a summon successful, then you can use the on-field effects of that monster, barring any ignition effects, etc., etc. Since this effect is a quick effect, you can chain it to Bombless Trap Hole. You're gonna play Skyrim? Alright, see you, Sparrow. See you later. Hey, local champ, how you doing? Emote just got approved like an hour ago? When was it approved? Today at 4:12. So around an hour ago, yeah. Is that actually? I totally don't. Let me double check what it is. Oh, I need the Dark Low. That's what it is. Here we go. This emote. The higher resolution one looks better. I would say. I think shrinking it down, it didn't make it look as good. It's not clear enough. So, local champ, how's your day? Because then I commissioned the emote for $20 and then got it back today at around 1. It's currently 5 o'clock right now. I submitted it in around 2 o'clock. And then I got approved at 4:12, so that's 2 more hours after 2 o'clock. So yeah, we got our sub emote approved today, which is really nice. Just gonna quit. He's like, F your effect, man. Can't use Arabellum. Really now. Thanks, local. She's just like, Arabella effect. Kill a card in your hand. And he's like, no, man, that's not okay. Oh, what? Damn. Use alias. Wait, you're watching the stream, aren't you? I don't know what username you're at, or if you're even logged in. I will assume that you stopped watching. So it says this card is treated as a normal monster while face up on the field or in the graveyard. It's not treated as a normal monster while in the deck. So let's check painful decision. Because it needs to be the correct type of card before you can send it. It's different from Dragon Shrine, if that's what you're wondering. No, you can't send a Gemini monster. Oh, I can't send it? What? Wow. The more I know.
A new subscriber arrives.
Hey, local champ.
Fills you with determination.
All those coins are going out. Or all those follows are going out. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, local. You are my 5th subscriber? How do you like... What is your opinion on the emote, too? Because I wanna give the artist the feedback on it. Because then I requested it to be super specific. And I think that limited the artist in what she could do to the emote. But pretty much it's a kappa judge. I wish I could change the prefix though, because I don't... I wish it was like Asmo judge or something, or capital A, lowercase s judge. I attack with Dread and my opponent used Sivani effect synchro. Can I re-attack? A replay would occur. Trident can change attack target or cancel attack. It is not going to be attacking twice in either case. At Asmo, you can use a token for Ningirsu, right? Let me check. Ningirsu. Use a token. 2 or more link monsters. You can't use a token for its summon because its tokens aren't link monsters. Discards link summon draw cards equal to the number of World Chalice monsters that this card points to. If it points to tokens that are World Chalice monsters, then sure. Once per turn, you can send 1 card from each player's field to the graveyards. Yes, you can use a token for that. It's gonna just get removed from the field instead. If this card is sent from the field of graveyard, special 1 World Chalice monster from hand. You can't summon tokens from the hand because you don't have tokens in the hand. You just summon tokens. No, you can't actually summon a token when you use this effect. When that last effect, though. Yeah, for the send effect, you can use tokens. Since sending to the graveyard is... Sending to the graveyard for an effect works with tokens. Sending to the graveyard for a cost does not work with tokens. Send to the graveyard and a cost for Ningirsu is the same ruling as Black Ship of Corn. Actually, it might be different for Black Ship of Corn. Let me double check. Because it's not going to reach the graveyard. It might not act. It's probably not even going to inflict 1,000 damage. Yeah, if you target a token and it tries to send to the graveyard, it'll get rid of the token, but you won't inflict the 1,000 damage. So it's not exactly the same, but it's the same concept that you can still use it on the token. Used Darklaw, chose a card, stood there for a while, then he shuffled Game State Ruin. I can tell you guys what was picked. Check. Let's see. SN, I'm late. Rip Renzi. Maybe next time. End of the Grave isn't a cost for Ningirsu. The same rule as Black Ship. Yep. Okay. For Battle Fader. Battle Fader would have the same interaction if it failed to be... if it would not get to the grave. Yep. It could still choose Fader, that's right. So the emote is made in the likeness of Judgman. Righto. Almost. It's almost that. How come it's not replacing? Why does it... It doesn't seem to be changing when I type it in. But it showed up the first time you typed it in. That is weird. I think it's working on the actual client though. Let me double check. Yeah, it's actually working. Judgment. Yeah, it's a Kappa Judgment. I'm still taking more emo ideas for the $9.99 tier and the $25 tier. And no, I'm not using Arrow of Justice's emote for it. So I activate Wisdom, he insists to chain Cyclone. He's not being clear. He's okay. Hold up. Where is it? Nope. And if you do place one. Yeah, this last sentence right here clarified it. Because he said activation of wisdom, it doesn't tell me if it's the card or the effect. Get out of there. I noticed on your profile you added the card location thing, yes. Currently on DB, it's currently, most of the judges are going with that you don't need activation location requirement. The only time you wouldn't be able to activate cards that are, suppose something gets sent to the graveyard, meets its trigger requirement, but is returned to the deck before it activates, then it won't activate. So it needs to still be in a public... It still needs to be in a public knowledge area for it to activate. The only exclusion of that consistently across regions is when you return Absolute Zero to the extra deck. Absolute Zero would still activate, of course. But that's consistent across all the regions anyway, so that's how it's ruled. Can I use Inferno on a face-down monster? Inferno? Hey, Renzi. Dan's game. Dude, TCG North America in terms of ruling is honestly pretty bad train wreck right now. Can someone look at their banished cards that are face down? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it was face up previously, it doesn't make it public knowledge. It's only public knowledge at the time that it's face up. Like, it'd be player knowledge that both players know what card it is because it hasn't moved, but it isn't game knowledge that it has. The only exceptions to face down stuff card interactions is if the card literally says if this card was targeted while face down or something like Big Shield Gardna, or if the monster is being tributed, or if the monster is being used as a fusion material. Pull a scared face like you're trapped inside a card. Make that an emote. I don't know if I can. I don't know if when it's shrunken down if it's gonna be clear enough. And use Eternal Soul effect to summon Dark Magician on opponent's turn, even if it does not state. Trap effects can be used during either player's turn because it's a trap card.
Enjoy your stay.
Hey, my friend. Thanks for the follow. Isn't a bit of an advantage for them to see, not the point though.
Another loyal devotee.
And Osmaster, thanks for the follow. You know, Chalice, one of his monsters to beat over? Alright. But yeah, one of the skills about like a lot of players don't have is determining card effect types. So you have pretty much, so you have trigger effects, ignition effects, flip effects, trigger effects that are pretty much flip effects, but they're still trigger effects because they don't say flip in capital letters. What else? What else you have? Unclassified effects, built-in summons, effect activations that summon, which aren't really a classification, but then those are things that are a thing. Can you chalice monsters with an effect already negated? Sure. It's not gonna override the negation. It's only going to apply the attack boost. Oh yeah, activation. Friggin' activation legality is always a thing that is one of the worst things ever. Because sometimes you need both of the things A and B to be valid for you to even try to activate it, such as like say Kaiju Slumber. You need to be able to special summon in the first place to activate it. Whereas cards like Ceasefire, Fiendish Chain, Forbidden Chalice, they don't necessarily need both to actually successfully work for you to be able to legally activate on a particular target. Yeah, activation legality is really funky. But yeah, so point being is that you have to determine the type of effect you're looking at, and it will help you immensely in terms of when you can activate it in which turn, and how it interacts with other cards in terms of chaining. He seems to be AFK. This is a 60-minute game. Attack 25-25. Changed. Good game. There's no argument, he just left. $60. Yep. The guys like add me. I think they might duel again in unrated. 60 minutes? 60. Oh, if you have a 60-minute game with someone and you aren't having issues for 60 minutes, then I think that person probably deserves to be added. If he's like, yeah, if they're both cool about it. Like, my opponent used effects of Eternal Soul on my battle phase. Can we go over this? I was literally in here like a few seconds ago. I left like a minute ago and came back in. WTF, alright then. Are those all sub emotes local? That's a lot of money. Those are all sub emotes. Wait. Yes. Those are all sub emotes. That's quite a lot of money. Is that a gun? That's a gun. One is prime. Ah. One of them has a gun. What the heck? What is this emote? There's literally a gun in it. How's that okay? Why isn't MST an emote? I think one of the other Yu-Gi-Oh streamers has MST as an emote. So I don't wanna duplicate. Saw an emote that was just someone flexing their butt. Hey, SpongeBob jokes are the best. The old ones are the best.
Running down to the red to you when you sing that song, yeah.
Okay, so horn and cannon. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, cannon.
Running down to the red to you when you sing that song, yeah.
This is all the ones you have? That's a lot. That's actually a lot for 15 bucks? Jeez. I'm assuming one of the streamers has like 10 emotes or something. Well, I'm trying to figure out what the heck happened, because it's like... So... Draw and Lock is at 2121. Normal Summons Horn. Activates Horn as Chainlink 1, Cannon as Chainlink 2. I assume Cannon was sent to the graveyard or something. This card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster. You can draw one card. There's something wrong here. He normal summons Horn. Returns Horn to hand. Sends Cannon to graveyard. He's gonna... Hearthstone. Yeah, he tried to use Cannon effect off field spell resummon. He can't do that at all. Okay, so... This particular ruling for equip cards is a very, very old one. I'm like 99% sure it's still the same. Shouldn't be. They shouldn't have changed it. It was way back when there was a thing regarding like if this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to yada yada yada, you do this effect. New cyber decks work just like old Dragonity cards. Yep, pretty much. You can only use this effect in Ningirsu. Wrong card. Once per turn, you tribute one other DD monster, then target one card your opponent controls, banish it. Is that a cost? Tributing is a cost. Targeting is something you do at activation. For that particular card text that you pasted. Targeting is not a cost. Targeting is something you do at activation. Costs are something to be paid. Targeting something isn't really paying anything. I was looking at Canon, I'm like, this doesn't have destruction substitution. What are you talking about? Like, oh, Horn. Horn's probably the one that gains additional effects based on the equip. Tribune targeting is cost, banishing the effect. So you can use it while negated by Savant Thomas. What is Savant Thomas? It's the pendulum, isn't it? Thomas the Tank Engine or something? Yep. Well, negated. Target 1 DD, destroy that card, special summon 1 defense, but for rest turn its effects are negated if any. Yeah, you could still... Negated effect... Okay, the thing for negated effects is that you can still activate it regardless of it being negated. But of course, if it's like... If there's like a continuous dark hole, there's still gonna have to be monsters on face up on the field or something. Alright, I'm gonna take one more call here. This is one of the cases where one of the players has a problem but doesn't want to say what the problem is, so it's making it more complicated for both people. But yeah, for effects that are negated, you can still activate and use them and whatnot, pay costs and whatnot, but it'll still be the effect will still be negated if it's an effect on the field, of course. Yeah, the young Pharaoh guy is a problem player.
Unwavering purpose.
CHM 1205, thank you for follow. Like, come on, guys. Like, it was like, oh, I have a problem. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, though. Okay, I guess we're just gonna wait for a judge then? Like, come on. Like, it's even worse. Some players like to, some players don't do that, and they complain that the other person's stalling. And it's like, you're not telling me what the issue is. I'm trying to fix the problem. But then you're not telling me what the problem is. I don't know what the problem is to fix. Like, come on. One more call. Just one more call. Like, if I legit had a judge call where, like in real life, because I'm probably gonna call someone out on that in real life, where it's like, or I did call him out on that, but I'd actually probably give an official warning, just unsporting conduct minor. It's like, so you just ignored your opponent when he asked what the issue was, and you just wanted to call a judge instead. Like, that's not okay. That's not respectful. Player activates pod duel, player B change match change 2. Okay. I think the answer is going to be no. Answer's probably going to be no. Did he drop a card? Did he drop a card? He dropped a card, okay. Okay, he dropped a card. Oh, damn, he asked the negative question. He didn't ask the positive question. What? Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm so confused now. It was Magic Drain. Oh, okay. Okay. There's two. I was like, he's supposed to banish Magic Drain. That's right, because it's on the field. It doesn't leave the field until the entire chain resolves. So I'm like, okay, that's okay, but I don't understand why he didn't banish Power Duality, and why he didn't reset Bottomless Chapel. Yeah, no, that's not all. The Power Duality should have been banished too because it was on the field while Dark Lord was. It would have been sent to the. It would have been redirected since Dark Lord was on the field. Alright, guys. So, as always.
A wise decision.
As always, wise decisions were had. Thanks for watching. There's a lot of information down below. And as always, stay brilliant. This is Asmo, signing off. He lost anyhow. Oh, I got PM. What is this? This time trap hole twice. Rip, man. Rip. Alright. Alright, let's see who I can host. I think Zodiac Duelist is streaming. Let me see who else is streaming though first. I got the emo approved. Where is it? Yeah. Alright. Let me show you who's streaming. I think Zodiac Duelist and Master Slippin. I think I'm going to be hosting Master Slippin. He's playing some Watts. Wow, he is playing Watts. Is he? He's playing I see Black Garden. It's going to be good.
Dude, Dimension Duel is great. I don't know why you're hating on Dimension Duel.